It went different like that.
It's so funny.
Oh. And welcome back to another episode of Cheers to Health. I thought it was going to be more than that, but that's okay. I loved it. Welcome back again to Cheers to Health. Again, you got me, the one, the fucking only, Brian Badass Torres. And then, of course, I've got to have AJ here. AJ.
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing. Because he's always under my wing here.
It's because I eat a lot of chicken.
Yeah, he eats a lot of chicken. And then, of course, Omar Torres. Thank you for covering up that hair.
Oh, yeah.
Arrivederci.
What up, what up? Oh, today it's not a regular podcast episode. Today, we're just streaming. Today, we're streaming, going over the election night, saying what's up, and kind of giving our ins and outs of how we feel about today. So far, so we've been keeping up a little bit on what's going on, what's taking over. Brian, what did you find out? What's going on over there? What's going on
over here in Oklahoma? America is
God's country.
God's country.
God's country.
Trump is doing a great job right now. He just got North Dakota, South Dakota, and Nebraska. I was going to say New Mexico, and then Wyoming as well. So big shout out to Mr. Trump there. He did say if he won, he's going to come on the podcast. So let's be on the lookout for that. But
yeah, keep a lookout for that.
And Kamala, Kamala there. What's his name?
Dude, you got to say it right.
Kamala's winning Colorado, Omar. Because of you.
I said Kamala.
What'd you say?
What happened? Colorado is blue. Oh god, and their blue is
78-19.
Of course.
Okay, so we're gonna go back a little bit, if you don't mind, Mr. Torres, with the Z.
Yeah.
Somehow you fucked up his name, but so
wasn't me.
We heard that you like to follow the leader in a way.
We have an inside source.
We got an inside source said that, hey, I'm in Colorado.
What's going on?
This is a blue state, so I'm going to go ahead and, follow the crowd. Hey, they're blue.
Hey.
I don't see. This has been a whole thing. And before we get started, I just want to say, no matter what the outcome happens, whatever with this election, hey, we can still get along. So knock that shit out. Don't be starting no fights with nobody. And hey, let's be happy. But no,
unless you're some red-haired Antifa motherfucker, then pull up on me and I'll beat your fucking ass.
Well, see,
with that being said, what Omar said is we can all have conversations without having to get too butthurt about it. Again, it's everybody's opinion. Unless you get physical like some people, then defend yourself at all costs. But for the most part, you can have conversations. Everybody's got a story, so don't get so offended. Again, we're just here voicing our opinions and how we feel about it too. Everything I say is factual, so you can fact check me all you want. I don't give a fuck. So
fair assessment there. So the way that I want to kind of go over this is where I'm coming from, and the way that I voted was kind of goes back a ways, okay? Back a ways, maybe 2018, okay? That's when I started paying attention to what was going on in the world a little bit closer, because, dude, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just, what
we didn't have an election in 2018, jackass.
No, I'm saying my history in politics, I guess. I misspoke. Okay. But my history with politics goes way back to 2018 when I started actually paying attention to what was going on. And during that time, we had the Don as president. Okay.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Go ahead.
Donald Trump. And when that happened, there was a lot of things going on, dude. They were calling him racist. They were calling him the
Shout out.
freaking dude that doesn't like Mexicans. And I was like, what
Shout
the
out.
heck is going on? I was like, this dude doesn't like me? What the heck did I do to that guy? So I started
Brown fish.
thinking, dude, I started looking into it. I was like, this can't be right. How can a president talk like this? Bro, the media is fucking wild out there, bro. The media, you know, that you can have all kinds of sides going on there, whether it's like left, right, and it's disproportionately left leaning for the most part, and it's hard to kind of find things that are more valid. That's why a lot of people are steering more towards like podcasts and stuff like that, and they're trusting people like us more than they are in freaking media. Even though we're some dummies here, we actually know a thing or two about a thing or two. Okay.
Facts.
Okay. See. Okay. I thought you were about to. I mean, we ain't like complete dummies because we, you know, we got educational backgrounds and stuff. But what I'm getting to is I started digging, dude. I was like, what is going on? And I found out that, of course, something that people found out early on, but politicians, they talk a lot of stuff, bro. They don't come through. They don't come through. I know those recently I was saying something where, and this is fast forward into the Joe Biden presidential election, and this dude was promising a bunch of things. Like he said he was going to cure cancer. He said he was going to pay off student loans. What the fuck? Where is it at, bro? Okay. That's all they do, though, is talk, bro. But what I thought was crazy was that Trump said he was going to build a wall. I was like, what the fuck? He's going to build a damn wall? Like, no way. This dude ain't going to do this. Motherfucker started a damn wall. He's actually doing stuff. Saying or doing things that he's saying. But you got to be careful because, you know, I think there's been a lot of interviews, too, where he talks about how he's going to start doing things. He's going to be more prepared this time because there's a lot of things also that I was like, I don't know about that, bro. When he was the president, I was like, I don't know if I agree with that.
Like what?
So, what? Like what?
Yeah.
Like the whole tariff thing, I didn't understand it. I was like, what is this tariffs thing? But in a way, it's like a way to negotiate. It's like putting a fee on things getting shipped overseas or incoming.
Yeah.
But the way that I am now understanding is it's actually, you know, an advantage for us if they're increased. So we can have more jobs here instead of fucking relying on them shipping things over there, them charging us tariffs when we're not fucking, you know, we're getting taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Pretty much he's trying to look out for us. And you know what? That's what I'm about.
It's more than
he's
likely
gonna look out for America.
Gonna happen when that happens. They're going to pay the tariffs and the more money's going to come into the country, more stuff's going to happen. And then two, they're going to open up those factories in the States so that equals more jobs. So I think that's kind of what I've gathered behind his thought process for it, which I personally fuck with that. Because you got too many people that will just sit around and be like, man, I can't get a job. I can't do this. You know, the government ain't helped me out none. First of all, you shouldn't be relying on the government to be paying your bills. And can I go back to one thing? So you were talking about Mr. Trump's building the wall. Are you pro closing the borders, or you say, Mr. Trump, you should leave the borders open?
Definitely, I'm not for the open, like fully open. Like, obviously, we need like immigration. That's what makes us who we are. But we don't need this fucking 10 million people in 4 years. And people are talking about how Trump stopped this one bill. But guess what? I was listening to that dang interview with Joe Rogan and that was he a senator in Pennsylvania or something like that? He was talking about how that bill actually impacted. And it was like, you're going to be doing the same thing, bro. Or allowing 2 million a year. Dude, that's too much. And they're going to have amnesty so they're going to get paid for and stuff like that. Bro, what about us? Exactly. What about us? You got to look out for us. And that's, like I said, I'm cool with letting people in, but at the same time, there's too many people that are coming in at the moment. We're not getting vetted. We don't know where these people are, what they're doing. and you seen like
killers,
shit pop off,
rapists, fucking all violent criminals of all shapes and sizes.
Guess who's paying for them? Yours truly, because our taxes, boys, our taxes.
Dollar.
I say close the borders because again, it's coming out of our pockets. End of the day, it's coming out of our pockets, man. And as it's not really even hateful, man. Nobody just leaves their doors open like, hey, come on in. There's a process of getting in, just like anywhere else. Follow the process.
Have you seen the Nut Boys video? They like go around to people that have the Kamala Harris and waltz.
So you're pro immigration? Okay, we got
you. They're like, oh, you're pro open border. You want this, and this, and then she's like, yeah, okay, we'll sign this, and then they sign it, and they're like, all right, bring the bus, and they drive a bus up and drop off like 5 or 6 Mexican dudes, and they all jump out like, whoa, what are you doing?
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. But you signed the paper. You signed the paper.
Yeah,
that's kind of the deal that I try to kind of explain to people too. Is like, yeah, you want open borders, okay? So let's say, okay, we're letting somebody come into your house. You leave your door unlocked, whatever. This dude can just come in and out. Is that cool? You don't even know this person, and you're just gonna let him in your house? No, dude, that's crazy talk. He's just gonna come in here. It might be some kind of freaking, like you're saying, serial killer or something. Nah, bro. Gotta have some kind of process. And like we talked to Willie the other day, and he was talking about that fence on the border. There's nothing there. There's a reason why the wall will be beneficial in certain areas, to kind of limit that flow. Because initially, dude, I thought it was the fucking craziest thing when I was like, oh, a wall? But a lot of places around the world have fucking walls. It's part of it, dude.
This isn't some Eastern Bloc third world country to where like our fence is just like a single strand barbed wire fence with like a pull-up gate. Like, no, there's a reason those countries are so impoverished and everything. Okay, like you can't just do that. You have to have. I'm all for small government, total freedom, whatever. But whenever it's people coming into your own backyard and you're the one paying for it, that's not okay. That needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, and that's the big one too. Is we're paying for it.
Yep.
And you see, up in New York, they're talking about all them people getting them fancy hotels and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
They took out Peanut.
They took out Peanut $1,000 a month, like several $1,000s a month for free, and like free phones and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah,
it's ridiculous.
That's wild. That's what what's his name was trying to say during the debate, because they were like, oh no, they're legal. Like, nah, they got what is it, the limited legal status or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Quit trying to play us.
Trump is kicking ass, man. It's kicking ass, but again, it's still early.
177.99 for Trump. Trump's in the lead about 177.
Oh, I was gonna share this
but then
little ad that I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Trump.
Will we be remembered?
Dude.
Look at the opportunities before us.
This election really isn't about the left versus the right. It's about we, the people, choosing our government and the choice between freedom versus tyranny.
Nobody has a chronic disease burden like we have. Why are we allowing this to happen to our children? Ultimately, the only thing that will save our country is if we choose to love our kids more than we hate each other.
What is going on here is deeper than politics. It is deeply spiritual. We are being called to rise above the hatred and the fear and the evil.
We need to remember above and beyond that we must love our neighbors, that we must treat other people as we hope to be treated.
You want to be a rebel? You want to be a hippie? You want to stick it to the man? Show up on your college campus and try calling yourself a conservative.
America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing.
Don't you want healthy children? Don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again?
The sweet emotion raining all over me.
I come to you today as a former Democrat. I will be a first-time Trump voter tonight.
Make America healthy again.
Dude, that was a big one that kind of pushed me over for real, though. I was like, dude, yes. I think we hit on it a little bit on the last episode with the foods. And we hit on it like most of the times that we're here, Brian, with the holistic kind of approach to things. Why are we not eating better foods in America? But we're shipping those better foods to other countries. But we can't help our own country out. Like, bro, come on. And hopefully,
because America, like Trump says, make America great again. America used to be great, where people would want to come here, for all the great things. But it seems like a lot of people were wanting to retire elsewhere, go elsewhere for that better food, for that healthier living style, which is just crazy to think about, because you've always thought as America being somewhere where it was free and somewhere where you can have a good, healthy lifestyle and retire here. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear people talking about, like, I don't know, here's where I want to retire, or just finish it off here because of such the bad, healthy, and bad living here, which is just crazy.
Yeah, I was literally at Walmart right before I came over here. And before I even stepped in the door, I seen too many people struggling with themselves. And it's honestly disgusting. I'll say it. I don't give a shit. It's fucking disgusting that you're okay with living that way and looking that way. Like, go outside for a walk. Go walk on a treadmill. Go do something. There's no reason to be that way. Even if the healthier food is more expensive, cool, yeah, sure, whatever. Portion management. Get out there, get your steps in.
I was about to say, it's all about portion control.
Swing your arms, portion control. That's what
portion control is going to be your biggest thing. Because of course it does cost more to eat healthier or whatever, but it comes down to portion control. If you're going to be like, can't eat the healthiest stuff, just don't eat so much of the shit either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because your body's still going to burn off all that shit. But if you have a lot of shit in you, good luck. Especially if you ain't doing shit, Omar.
You know what? This is really what I'm going to base my campaign off of for the next upcoming election year. I'm going to say it right now because I think today is the best day to say it.
Come on.
I believe in freedom.
Come on, AJ.
I believe in the people representing themselves.
Dude, I'm getting the chills.
I believe in small government.
Let's go.
I believe in a healthy America. You want to own a gun, you own a gun. You want to smoke some weed, smoke some weed.
Smoke it.
You want
a Zen?
You want a Zen? Get a Zen, okay? If you're old enough to serve in the military, hey, you're old enough to drink a beer with me. Okay?
Dude.
AJ Allen Juan Tomlinson, President 2028.
2028, AJ Tomlinson. Woo!
You heard it here first.
Yeah, first announcement. Y'all spread the word. Coming in hot. Okay? I'll be your first Mexican American president in that office.
Hey, and I just want to go ahead and put it on record that Cheers to Health is going to endorse AJ Tomlinson's
Yes, we just endorsed him. Yep. Endorsing him right now. 100%.
Oh gosh, dude, you got me going there.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it for the people.
Oh.
No,
I always knew he had something. I didn't know what it was. I tried to figure it out for years. Gosh damn it, that boy's got it, man.
I'm gonna be in there. I'll be the youngest president.
On that,
I'll be 28.
We'll have to lower the age limit on that, but
how old do you have to be?
34.
What the fuck?
It's 34, 32. I know they lowered it.
Is that for real?
No, for real.
What? AJ Tomlinson for president in 2034.
Oh gosh, dude.
Okay.
Sorry, all the fucking waterworks for nothing.
Dude, we had it. It gives you enough time though to invest in some kneecap surgery. Okay.
Hey, Omar, stop saying that, dude.
Sorry.
I'm working on my campaign trail right now. Okay, I don't need
sorry.
that joke going around. I don't even think Donald Trump's that tall. He's only like 5'8", I think.
No, he's 6 feet.
Can we fact that check? Can we?
Absolutely.
I think he shrank. So he was 6'2", and then I think he shrank
The
with
fuck?
age.
Whoa.
6 feet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He's 6'3".
I had no idea.
I'm sorry, Mr. President.
I did.
Yeah.
Why does he look? He doesn't look. Who I thought was this?
No,
fucker?
his son is tall as fuck. His son's like 6'9", I think. No, Byron. Baron. Yeah, 6'9".
Gosh, dang,
Because he was.
I
I
didn't know
heard him talking about it on Joe Rogan. How his son is.
No, sir. Going back though with the whole government, and if they're gonna take care of people like food stamps and stuff, you gotta crack down on that kind of stuff. Okay, you see the food stamps though, like you're trying to help people succeed, right? By taking care of their groceries. But I know people. Well, back when I was going crazy, and I knew a lady, and she hooked it up with all the good foods, and good foods by junk food. Okay. Like freaking soda, chips, all the pastries that are not good, all
You
that
can get
stuff.
crab
Dude.
meat with food stamps.
What?
You can get crab and shrimp with food stamps. Just want to
Oh,
throw
wow.
that one out there.
Yeah,
Well,
but
they
there
need to
are a
do
lot of
something.
limitations on there. I don't know how you can eat crab and stuff like that.
Well, you only
but
get so many $100 a month.
you give me a
I
couple
heard,
$100 a month for my grocery bill, boy. We're gonna be
It's,
all
like,
right.
it's like a one lump sum payment.
Fucking give it to me, damn it! I'll take it.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Also, yeah, if you're gonna be on food stamps, you can only buy fucking healthy food, and you
There
have
you
to be
go.
able to pass a fucking drug test to be on them. I said it. I don't give a fuck. I'll run on that too in 2034.
Yeah.
I'm tired
Yep.
of people just milking the government and blaming the
So I
government.
know they have
'Cause
a
if they milk the
program.
government, they're milking us, motherfuckers.
If it's that bad, there's a job that you can sign up for pretty easily if you're semi-healthy. It's called the United States Military. Free healthcare, free
Shout out.
dental, free vision. They
College.
give you 3 square meals a day. They give you a room, a bed, and dressers, all that good stuff. You get to go on a vacation every couple of years.
Shout out the U.S. military.
No, they have a program for like new parents, or they had one. I remember in Germany, when I first got there, I didn't have a job or anything, so Kelsey was holding it down with the finances. It was called Wix, and even on that, like there was foods that you had to get that aligned with the healthier choices instead of just going in and fucking getting whatever you want.
Yeah, no,
It
Wick
was
is
like
old.
you had to get what?
Wick is old.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like something it should be aligned with that kind of deal where it's more of a well balanced deal. That's just my thing with that.
Yeah, no, especially if it's for a baby, for the young toddlers and stuff like that. Absolutely, you can't be feeding them little shits fucking hot Cheetos and
You can't do that. Nope.
all that shit, fucking slushies.
I remember they had this thing with the Takis, and people would eat so many of them that mess up their their taste buds or something.
Yeah, I just ate some Takis for the first time last week at work.
Hey, shout out Takis.
And like it's been a hot minute since I've had Takis.
Anymore.
And I bought 2 bags of them because they're the little bags. And they were like, I could feel like the citric acid, like if you eat like a straight lime or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? How like you can feel it like eating at your teeth. I could feel that shit, and I was like, I gotta stop eating these.
No, because if you eat a lot, it'll fuck up your belly. It will.
I already got bad teeth as it is.
Some people complaining about it fucking up their belly. They couldn't do it. So just again, it goes back to portion control.
Yeah, maybe not 2 bags.
Yeah.
2 bags was a bad idea.
Yeah.
1 bag was good enough for me.
And I mean, I know I preach this and I struggle with it, but again, I preach it to y'all to remind myself portion control is gonna make the difference. The difference. If my campaign slogan would be portion control, okay? Because again, we're in America. There's the portion is like we get plenty of to eat. So portion control. Shout out, whoever eats healthy. Fucking motherfucker.
We had.
like to have money.
Hang on, dude. I didn't see this, but hang on. I'll show you. Kiernan voted for the WWE Hall of Fame. You know what? Hey, I forgot about that. Donald Trump was on WrestleMania. I think it was the first WrestleMania or maybe later on, but him, Mike Tyson, all of them people were on freaking WrestleMania, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight's next week too.
Oh
Next
yeah.
Friday.
Shout out Mike Tyson.
Shout out Mike.
Jake
Mike.
Paul endorsed Donald Trump.
Or what did I say? Did I say Jake Paul? And they said Mike Tyson.
Oh, and I just looked at that. Dad, I didn't even look at the freaking comments, dude.
Yeah, no, that's next Friday. Next Friday night.
Who you got your money on, AJ? Jake Paul or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson, definitely. I know there's a video going around, or at least it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. Him sparring his partner, hits him with the fucking like liver shot, and just he drops him into the ropes. And I mean, he's what 60? No, mid-50s, I think, and still able to drop motherfuckers like that.
60. I think he's 65.
65.
I think he's in his 60s.
Is he? Let's
Yeah. Yep. Fact check.
Tyson.
Look it up, Brian.
58. He's 58 years old.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay. You're 58 years old and you're still able to drop somebody with the liver shot. Somebody that is actually has been consistently training and everything and can box.
That's true.
Sparring partner and everything. And I think I've talked about this before, like a while back. But there's a video of him. He was on some podcast a couple years ago, but talking about when he was in jail. He was reading like all the books about all the greatest generals, like Eisenhower, Genghis Khan, Napoleon, all these like Alexander the Great, all these badass dudes, bona fide, great generals. And he's like getting worked up, and he's like, I'm a fucking warrior. He's like, ain't nobody can fuck with me. He's like, I've been out of the game for and he's like crying, and he's like getting himself worked up, like pissed off, like he's like ready to rip somebody's fucking head off. And it like you just watch that video, and you can see that like he's not the same. Okay, he's on another. He was always on a different plane with his combatives. Like that dude's got a couple screws loose. I mean, he has to bite somebody's fucking ear off.
Well, and that goes back to something that I love, and it's all about mentality. Okay, it's all about mentality. As Mike Tyson would put himself in those scenarios, almost to where you can't lose. I'm gonna go in there, and he's pretty much fighting to kill. To be honest with you, or to be killed. And same thing with, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Eddie Hall. He's a powerlifter, and he had to go to some therapy to get into that state of pretty much a mom lifting a car off of a kid. So he had to put himself in the state like, if I don't get this deadlift up, my kids are gonna die. So it goes all into the mind of pretty much. Your mind is a very strong muscle that you have that we all need to learn to, capitalize on. If you stick your mind to it, and if you really want it, go out there and fucking get it, you fucking cowards. And I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
So.
And I think, what's his name? Callan Longnecker. He was talking about that mental aspect when it comes to bull riding. And he has books that he reads that kind of help him dial in to the specific parts of like his mental game where like, oh shoot, I got to kick it on. This is where I need to kind of separate riding bulls from, being a dad at home or something like that. That's the same thing you got to do whenever you're in the gym, even everyday life, like wake up and be on that headspace where like, I'm going to kick today's tail, and I'm going to do the best I can today and tomorrow. Keep on doing it, dude. Okay.
Because in that same video too, it's like two different clips, but it's in this. I think it's the same video, anyways. But he's like sitting there after the sparring session, and he's talking to his coach, Mike Tyson, and he's like, This coach is like, hey man, that was really good. You're doing really good. You look strong. He's like, are you sure? He's like, I can keep going. I'm good to go. He's like, I feel good. I'm good to go. I can do this. He's like, no. You look good. That's good enough. That's good enough for today. Blah blah blah. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll get back at it. He's like, no, I want to go again. I want to keep going. Let me at it. And this coach is like, no. He's like, I've known you since you were like 16 years old, and this is the strongest I've ever seen you before. He was like, you're gonna fucking dominate. Come fight night type shit. I was like, hell yeah. Honestly, if Mike Tyson doesn't win, all of Jake Paul's fights are fucking rigged. I'll say it. I'll fight Jake Paul next.
But he lost one, didn't he?
I don't know.
To Tyson Fury, or what's his
Tyrone?
No,
Fury's,
Fury.
No, Fury's brother.
What's his name? I don't even know. His name. Something Fury. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I think he lost one, and then they fought again, and he won.
But yeah,
you know what? Either way, dude.
If Mike Tyson loses next Friday night, this is my official call out to Jake Paul for an MMA match.
You heard it. Breaking news.
There's too many breaking news.
I don't have the facts. I put it on there.
What's the facts? Breaking news.
I should have held that one in for a day or two.
Breaking news, yeah, dude. You're over here with news after news.
I like it. I'm a fan.
Ooh. Speaking of news, it's what is it? Veterans Day coming up.
Monday?
Yeah. This next Monday.
We're gonna come up with a workout of the day award, as the CrossFitters and nerds like AJ say.
Hero WOD.
We're gonna come out with some. What'd you say?
A Hero WOD.
Hero WOD.
A workout that's dedicated to somebody of some, well, not importance. Well, I mean, it's all important, but like some famous service member that maybe died in the line of duty, and they have a workout named, like the Murph, something similar to that. So yeah, we'll think of something, get it conjured up, and then
Shout out
hopefully y'all tune in with us, because that is something that I do like to do. I haven't done it very often, but I do like to do it. I think it is fun and important to get out there and just make yourself suck, because you can't imagine how bad it sucks for them.
It's the least that I feel like I can do, after they pretty much put their lives on the line for us, go out there and push
make
our
it suck.
bodies a little bit.
Make it suck.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Get a vest, a plate, run an extra mile, do a couple extra push-ups, do what you gotta do, make it suck. That's what I plan on doing.
That's right. Is it gonna be, like you said, similar to like the Murph, where we do like a?
I think we're gonna try to find. I think I'm just gonna try to find one.
Yeah,
like I said, it might not be the Murph,
because Murph is more like I know a lot of people do that one on like Memorial Day.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like the Murph, you're supposed to do it with the weighted vest, right? It's a mile, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, another mile, with a vest. But since I don't have a vest, my idea is to run
without a vest, so
2 miles before and after, just to give it that extra level of suck.
I'm just saying it's tough without the vest, and
last time I did it with my vest on my last deployment, and
I've done it a couple times.
I ain't never done it with the vest, and that thing sucks without the vest. So
it's rough. I think it took me like right around an hour to finish it,
and I think it took me longer than an hour. That stuff is no joke. I don't know how they do it with the vest.
Yeah, but then if you watch the CrossFit Games too, them motherfuckers finish it in like 35 minutes.
Well, they do timeout. They do the kick ups.
Oh yeah, the kick up. I wasn't doing that. So I was doing actual.
If we can do kick ups, then sure I can knock them out. But if we're doing like strict pull ups, that's like the hardest part.
I don't think I've tried those kip ups.
Yeah.
It's like you use that momentum.
Yeah.
To kind of.
I did them once and it ate the.
Well, you gotta be careful what kind of bar. I remember I went to this CrossFit gym and there was a really, I don't know if it was a brand new bar or a really freaking grippy bar, but I did like 2 and my literally calluses ripped off.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, damn, that sucked. And the workout ain't even started. I'm like, cool.
Yeah. That's why they wear those the straps.
Yeah. I don't know what they're called. Right.
And I got that's when I got
like a hook thing.
No, it's just
like a pad of leather.
A little pad of leather on your hand there.
Fingers.
So mainly it helps with grip, but it just mainly so it doesn't keep your hands not from blistering up and tearing
Yeah.
up.
But yeah, no, I'll do a little bit of research the next couple of days, and I'll let y'all know. And then these two nerds will push it out to the viewers. And like I said, this is like kind of like one of the things that like the least that you can do to make yourself suck for the day, because it sucks for them in the moment. Whether they died or they lived through it, it fucking sucks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So just put yourself in a situation that suck for a little bit. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. There we go. What I'm talking about. Doing stuff.
Shout out to U.S. military again,
Yes.
and that goes
Ooh,
for every
speaking about
brand.
the military. Okay. Kamala Harris was being disrespectful whenever she said she didn't have any active duty military out in the nobody fact checked her, dude.
Yeah.
That's
and
how
then
you know this.
I think it was her. I think it was her or Biden that said that nobody died in a conflict while they were in office. But obviously they forgot about the Afghanistan pullout at Abbey Gate when 13 U.S. Marines died. So,
Yep.
I mean, I guess fuck them, right? According to them. I mean,
Yeah, and they've messed that one up completely. God,
yeah, and there's that video of Kamala Harris. The dudes are in their tent, in their little teacup or berthing, whatever, wherever they're at. And they're just like, so where the fuck are we at right now, dude?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was funny. I think Willie sent me that. Of course. I mean, Willie finds everything.
Hey, shout out Willie.
Yeah. Shout out Willie for showing us the stuff. That dude's fucking wild, man. But yeah. He's always sending me crazy stuff, man.
Oh my gosh.
Even the funniest thing,
like
I think
20 unread ones.
What'd you say?
I still got like 20 unread TikToks or whatever from or Instagram. Who knows what it is? But every now and then I'll sit down and watch them because they're funny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hang on, let's see what's going on here. And let's see a different. Hang on.
Just a quick update. When we refresh this, or is this fairly recent?
I think it is live.
Trump is a little bit more in the lead, 178 to 99. New Mexico was blue for a little bit, I seen, and then now it's turning red.
That's pretty.
It's still pretty close though.
Can you see that or no?
No.
That's Blanco.
Let's see what it says. Time out. Time out. Oh shoot. Okay.
Hey,
and they talk about
asking for a friend. Hey, in that last video, there was a lady that was in the beginning of it. Who was that?
Okay, time out. No, we're not going there, dude. But
I was gonna say.
No, I was gonna say that they're about to say like y'all don't care about or Trump doesn't care about women and their rights and stuff like that. Dude, that topic should not be up to the government to decide. That should be between the lady and the doctor. And dude, that should stay out of politics completely.
Yeah.
Leave it to the state. If you want to be in that state where they don't allow it, then fucking move there. Opposite, move there. If that's big on your point, then just follow where you want it to be, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But Trump did not say he was going to ban abortion. He did not say he was going to ban IVF. Dude said he was about IVF. He was going to pay for IVF care. That's why I don't trust the dang media, bro. Like they fucking lying all over the place. I'm telling you, I had to research everything because I don't trust anybody. Like, dude, I gotta see what that is.
No,
and that's what a lot of people, I guess, women are voting disproportionately to the left because of that issue. because of the Roe v. Wade thing. What were you gonna say, AJ?
Oh, I don't know. I just think there's different circumstances for it, right?
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of people think because in the Bible, it says to not do that stuff. They think that's why conservatives are so against it. I mean, some people are. That is some people's like tried and true beliefs, whatever, and like do you? That's what you want to believe. You believe it. But then there's like I said, there's different circumstances for it. If you're just a normal person and then you get pregnant on accident, I don't think that should qualify personally. If you were adult enough to partake in those activities, you should be adult enough to pay for the consequences. Every action has an equal or greater. Wait, what is it? You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? But yeah, obviously, like if there's like outstanding medical condition, do what you gotta do, for sure. Like I said, like rapes and whatnot. I'm not gonna fucking tell you what to do in that situation because that is a sticky situation in of itself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're just like an average person and like you and your girlfriend gets pregnant and you're like, whoa, well, what the fuck? Didn't see that one coming. Well, I mean, you've been dating for 5 years and haven't pulled out in the last 3, so like slap yourself, idiot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But even then, they have certain laws where you can stop it after a certain period or whatever. It's not like, no, you can't do that, whether it's Plan B or whatever. But yeah, for most instances, like there was an interview that I was looking at where Trump actually went on that and said, yeah, there's certain instances where, yeah, that would be like a thing. That's common sense, bro. Like if you got raped or, there was a health issue where it kind of, dude, that's what happens. Like we're looking now. It's not, it's not, we're going to completely ban it or whatever. Like, no, that's up to, ultimately, dude, I don't think that should be a political issue. That should be not a government thing at all. Like that's just up to the person and the doc, and that's it.
Because at the end of the day, too, if you are like one of those people that are believing, the Bible says this, so we have to do it this way. There's a separation between church and state for a reason. I'm a believer in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but I say my prayers. But that's why there is a separation between church and state.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well said.
Yeah, there we go. Leave the government out of it. That's all I got to say. Jeez, dude. I don't know why people got to be so complicated. No, but that was what the topic that they were just digging into right there. I just had to kind of hit on it because that's one of the big points that people want to point out was like, oh, Trump ain't about women. He don't care about what, bro. No. Oh, here. Hang on. Let me. Can y'all see this or no?
No. We'll go with the no.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, it's too close to call. Let's see. Oh, the Senate.
Wisconsin.
This one's the one that's too close to call for both. I guess for everybody.
Yeah, because they're still up. I mean, PA and Wisconsin are.
So that side's behind time? This side's ahead time?
What?
What time is it right here? What time is it in Pennsylvania?
They're ahead.
Okay, so yeah, so it's fucking, what time is it in California?
But it should be the same time in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin.
Michigan Those are all the big states.
I don't know. No, wrap it up. Brian's wrapping up at 9.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the blue wall that everybody was talking about right there. Is it gonna be a blue wall, or is it gonna have a break?
What do you mean?
Like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and I think Ohio was in it too.
Usually, I thought it was.
But those like 3 or 4 states, they call that the blue wall because they all vote usually blue.
And they got
Okay.
a lot of some big electoral votes.
Yeah, those are the big ones.
Yeah.
That one of them I think needs to switch over for it to be like a for sure thing. I think that's what I heard.
Yeah.
We've got Ohio. You could take another one.
I don't know. Wisconsin's bouncing back and forth though, because it was just red, or was I tripping? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see, man. We shall see.
Here's this is one that I was looking at. Hang on, let me. This guy, I don't know. I know Brian knows this guy.
I'll go find HR right now and get him on.
Pretty good.
Okay, but these trends are all great and shit.
All right, Nick. This is why I told you to eat a Snickers.
What is this, a Tony Robbins fucking video? I could be positive.
That would be pretty cool.
I'm just
actually.
providing a little pushback. I'm very excited about it.
We're telling you that some things are looking good. Some things are looking bad.
Are you cautiously optimistic, Nick?
That's I guess a good way of describing it. Very, very cautiously.
Oh, fucking Steven.
You're kind of. Let me just put it this way: like when the Red Sox go up on, something.
I hate Crowder, dude.
That's and then if you win, you're like, yeah, they barely got it.
Yes. But every now and then,
freaking wild, man.
and these sweet potatoes taste like a sugar cookie.
Oh, sweet.
Something right.
I don't know why.
Nice.
Plain sweet potatoes.
That'll look good coming out the other end.
Yeah.
Looks about the same.
You're the only one who's in the blast radius.
Good point, actually.
You're the only one who's within the blast radius.
But yeah, it goes back to like the freedom of speech, bro. You can't be if you don't want to listen to that guy, just don't listen to him. I know people hate him because he says some pretty offensive things. Comedy. He's a comedian.
I don't hate him for what he says. I just don't like him because he's fucking annoying.
Yeah, he is pretty annoying too.
All right.
But yeah, that's a big one where you see what's his name, Elon Musk, with the Twitter files, where you've seen a lot of stuff getting. Once he bought it, he investigated on what was going on, and things were getting censored on one side and the other. That's why there's more platforms out there for people that are more open.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely with today. You just gotta, like you do. You gotta look into it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever I see like this police brutality videos, I like to do a little bit more digging to find out like what actually happened and like what the background is. Because like in a lot of small towns too, like especially like here in Guthrie. I'm not saying that happens here in Guthrie. I haven't seen or heard anything about it, but like everybody knows everybody, and you have those repeat offenders that always getting the cops called on them, so the cops know how they are. So like, you just gotta look into it. You gotta know what you're talking about and actually have, do your own research and actually find out the facts.
Yep.
So
like the whole the Tyreek Hill. Remember? You watched that?
I seen some of it, but
over.
Yeah.
He was talking about. He went to the press conference and he was saying he was in the right and stuff, and then come to find out they had the camera or they had footage on it, and he was being disrespectful. I mean, dude.
Yeah. No, I did see that. Yeah. I don't remember what they pulled him up, if it was like for speeding or no seatbelt or whatever. But then as soon as he rolled down the window, he just started like being mad, disrespectful and everything. And I understand like nobody likes to get pulled over, right? But there's also not even that it's a cop, but it's like, why are you being a dickhead to another person for no fucking reason? Like, like you don't know what's going on in their lives, whether they're having a good day or a bad day, whatever. and then you're just gonna start spouting off like all kinds of nonsense. Like, no.
End of the day, they're doing their job. So.
Yeah. They ask for your
Yeah.
license registration. Give them your license registration. They ask you to step out the vehicle. Just step out. If you don't got nothing to hide, the way I've always looked at it, if you don't have anything to hide, there should be no issue. If you really are that up in arms about it, just step out and then you can take it to court later.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah. You have that option instead of risking your life, dude. Like, if you know this is happening, then why are you putting yourself in the bad position?
Yeah.
Of that higher possibility of it happening. Like, dude, just do what you're supposed to do and just whatever happens, and you can just take it out in court.
Yeah.
That's that can happen to anybody, but you just gotta be safe, dude. Be smart.
Yeah. Do your own research. Go out and vote. Find the facts out for yourself. Do what you gotta do to make this country the way you want it to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do your part.
Making sure people ain't soft too.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking coward. Okay.
Being soft, bro. Like, hey, there's gonna be people calling you all kinds of names in your life. Is that gonna let you determine what you're gonna end up in the long run?
Yeah. Get out there.
No.
Lose some weight. Put on some muscle. Learn to do jiu-jitsu. Learn to roll. Somebody starts talking crazy to you, just fucking put them in a go-go plata.
Or do some meditating, you know.
Or
maybe
if you
go
wanna be
see a counselor and just talk about it. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Is just sometimes we all just need to take a step back, you know, take a couple deep breaths and see if maybe we're the ones overreacting, or if it is the other party that's out of line, and maybe we need to have a conversation with that person. You know, again, we all have choices, and as my high school announcer would always say, "Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours." Okay.
Yep.
And on that note, Omar, we're gonna
What
wrap
I'm
it up.
hoping for is the
No, shut up, dude. We're wrapping it up.
the Avengers.
The Avengers.
What is it?
The Avengers. The actual Avengers, not the actors. But yeah.
Well, again, make it a great day or not. We'll find out tomorrow.
Get out there, be
is
fit.
the winner chicken dinner.
yeah.
Again, if you did not vote, then shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you can't complain if you didn't go out and vote. I didn't go out and vote, so I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah.
but like Oklahoma's red.
But again, you can always voice your opinion. But if it doesn't go your way and you didn't vote,
Yeah.
sorry about
Love
that.
your
But
neighbor.
either way, exactly. Going back to that is disagreements or
United we
not.
stand. AJ Tomlinson.
Yeah.
2034.
Yeah, dude. We're all trying to look out for the country.
Mm-hmm.
America. Cheers
America.
to health.
Cheers.
Cheers to health. Again, make it a great